big fan.
You already know. We've got Victoria Kimani in the building. Wapi Mbwambwa.
What's up?
Wapi Mbwambwa.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Wonderful.
You never change, by the way. She never changes.
Yeah, she still looks. I remember when I was really young. I think the first your first song that I engaged with was Prokoto.
Wow.
Oh, that was your first song.
That was
the first
2014.
2014.
Yeah, and Toto. Actually, yeah, there were a couple of
earlier.
songs. Yeah,
that's 2013.
I was in primary that time.
Whoa, that's
and I'm
amazing.
like, she still looks the same.
Oh,
imagine.
Yo, I'm starstruck. This is that time.
All you gotta do is drink water and mind your business, and you look the same. That's all.
Yeah.
Well said.
That's all you have to
Noted.
do.
Yeah, we also have an amazing Rasta DJ here.
Yes.
Hey.
Upper back left, paparazzi.
I know.
Hey, today Mbakani setup is different.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's different today.
Yeah,
I tell you.
we have an international superstar.
This interview is top notch.
All right, so Victoria, let's talk about your music and how you started. So I believe for some time you didn't grow up in Kenya.
Exactly.
Then you came and did music in Kenya, and then left us again. And now you're back. So it's been a whole journey. So just tell us a bit about the journey.
It's been interesting. I was born and raised in the States. I came back. When did I come back? Honestly, probably early. Oh my God. But I remember coming back and releasing singles, and people didn't really take on until I signed to Chalk City, which is a record label based in Lagos. And when I released my first single under the label, suddenly Kenyans were like, oh, wow, we like your music, we like you. But I was like, but I've been dropping music before that, but it's okay.
They already saw the move already. And like, I get you.
But it's all been a blessing. It's been a blessing. I went there, I had a great experience. But honestly, my goal was never to just be, what do you call it? What do they say? Small fish in a lake, or a big fish, and I don't know, small fish, I don't know how they put it. But I never looked at myself as a local artist. I knew that I had to travel. I knew that I had to collaborate outside of Kenya.
Yes.
So yeah, it's not like I leave and come back, but I mean, I'm always moving. That's the thing. But Kenya has been home full time pretty much since 2013.
2013. So like the way you talked about Chocolate City, you were signing Chocolate City in 2013 all the way to 2017, if I'm not wrong.
Right? Around that time, yeah.
That was with MI. I want to know, how did you like MI? You know, he's the guy of Chocolate City. How did you catch his attention? And you being the first lady.
It wasn't MI. The owner of the label is Audu Maikori. MI is one of the artists on the label.
Oh, MI was one of the artists, but he was like sort of like the face of Chocolate City, so that's why I think it was like...
There was no face. We were all the face. There was no face. There really wasn't.
So he's not the CEO?
He became at some point around the time when I was leaving.
He
he didn't sign me. He didn't discover me.
Yeah.
It wasn't the decision making of his at all.
Yes. Okay. So like, how was it the experience? I want to know, how was the experience when you got signed in as the first female, by the way?
That's another thing. I wasn't the first. There was another one. I was the first East African.
First East African.
I was the first East African. Yeah, but there was another female rapper that was like right before me. So,
but you've really grown you've really grown in the international space, and everyone recognizes Victoria Kimani. I think if you ask me, one of our first Kenyan artists to be recognized globally,
true,
I'd probably just say Victoria Kimani, because I was a big fan. So let's talk about your album. I'm seeing the print of the dress you have. It's giving me the vibe of Spirit Animal.
The fourth album, yeah.
Let's talk about Spirit Animal album.
You know, it's so crazy. I recorded that album during COVID, so I was pretty much, everything was indoors, very much indoors during that time. But then I released it September 2021, and after that, I flew back to the States to work on my next album. So I think the mistake I made was I didn't push it here enough. But that is one of my favorite bodies of work. It's called Spirit Animal. If you haven't checked it out, please check out Spirit Animal. Yes. That's my fourth album, and my fifth will come out at the end of this year.
Speaking about albums, the first one I think there's Queen Victoria, there's Safari, there's...
Queen Victoria is a mixtape.
A mixtape.
Yeah.
There's Safari, which is an album that was in 2016. 2016, then you came, there was Afropolitan.
Yes.
Africa was an EP.
Yes.
And then there was
Just
Spirit
giving a lot
Animal
of-
now.
Yeah, oh my God. I love when people know like my work.
Yeah, I listen to. I have like
Thank
each
you
and
so
every
much.
album. I have a favorite song, by the
Thank
way.
you.
I can start with a mixtape. I have the favorite song was with Y Ray Freaks.
Oh my
Favorite
God.
song.
Dang.
I'd say my favorite song of hers
yeah.
is Bounce.
Oh,
Bounce.
booty bounce?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, actually, yeah, because I was like, yeah, I want to be like her. Like, I used to see her, I was like, yeah, I really want to be like her. So this is just a big moment for me. DJ Epic, as a DJ, you have been in the industry for quite some time.
Yes.
And she has also been in the industry for quite some time. So any words for the beautiful lady?
Mine is, I want you to talk to a girl who looks at you and is motivated by what you do, about your journey. Someone like Claudia, you know, and there's so many people out there who are like, they want to rub shoulders with superstars. So what can you advise them to get to such heights?
Ooh. I have a very long, extensive list, but there's no time right now, right? But I will say, do you, and don't wait for other people to do things for you. Sometimes you have to get a lot of things done yourself. Don't feel like pressure to do things that you're not comfortable doing. Be as authentic as you can. And I would say, you know, whether you believe in God or not, keep God first. And even if you don't, God is not your thing. I would say have a life outside of music. Because if that's your life, honestly, it'll be very hard to find peace. So don't disconnect to the thing that makes you want to create. Meaning live your life, be creative, do the things that you love, and create because you love it. So that's to make a very long list short.
All right.
Victoria Kimani in the
Yes,
house.
sir.
How I Do is the new album. And of course,
New single.
it's a new single, but it's the name of the album is called?
There's no name out yet. I haven't
haven't
released
given
the
a name out?
No.
Hey, expect the unexpected. This is from Victoria Kimani. How I Do is the new single out.
Yes.
And we want to listen to it because this is how you do it.
Yes.
Right?
Let's jam. Let's listen
I
to
think
it
we could
again.
also listen to it as we do our outros.
Yes.
So please, for the guys back at home who want to find your music, tell them where they can find it on streaming platforms.
Yes.
And also your social media handles.
All streaming platforms. Look up
Right
Victoria.
there, right
Which one?
there.
Right here. Victoria Kimani on all streaming platforms. Instagram at Victoria Kimani. Twitter, Victoria_Kimani. I'm not going to tell you my Snapchat because, you know, things happen there. Yeah. But yeah, follow me and keep streaming. Thank you.
All right, see you guys next Saturday. We're going to be having Victoria Kimani doing her latest single, Cloud and Boy, same time, same place.
And they call me Joe the Best as always. Keep on watching Straight Up every single Saturday. Epic!
Kama dawa. Wa mwisho bana. I am the Dr. DJ Epic. Epic the DJ on all platforms manze leo. Let's go kazi. Leo niko Str8up. So